this is very serious. Because what our people do not realize is that this is the building of a nation.
For coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind.
The work of the Most High gonna keep on going. You just gonna find yourself running behind it.
We're not a racist organization because we understand that racism is an excuse used for capitalism.
They don't realize that the Most High is literally building a nation.
Everything will be all right if everything was put back in the hands of the people. And we're gonna have to put it back in the hands of the people.
And building a nation is going to take some pain. It's going to be some struggle because your heads are still baptized in Babylon. So this is the mental surgery. And you need that surgery. But when you get off that operating table, you'll be a little better. That's why, but the surgery hurts in the process.
How you doing, sister? You got a question?
I just want y'all to pray for my son.
Okay. You said what now? He was in the what?
Gallatin.
In Gallatin? Okay. Okay. He all right? They didn't kill him, did they? Okay, all praises, man. All praises. Give God a hand for sparing your son's life, okay? So what you got to do is this, sister. God got you here for a reason, okay? You got to learn this right here, what we teaching. You got to show yourself and learn yourself who you are so you can teach your son. And you can teach your son why God spared his life, okay?
That's right.
All right, and use him to spare other people's lives, okay? Because give me Deuteronomy 28. Now read that again, my bad. Listen to what we was reading, sister. We have to learn it, okay?
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 11 and verse 15. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the law.
So you got to teach him the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding of the laws of God. You got to learn it, and you got to teach him, read.
Are of the Lord, and the way of good works are from him.
And the way of good works are from him. So that's what you got to teach your son. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse 15. So I'm going to ask you something. You see yourself on this sign right here? All right. What you got right here says the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? All right, the 12 tribes of Israel are God's chosen people.
That's right.
All right, did you know that? All right, so when you read in the Bible, what do they call us? They call us black, American blacks. You ain't gonna find the word America nowhere in the Bible. All right, they call us Negroes, they call us African American, they call us all these names, but there's nowhere in the Bible. You follow me? All right, so in the Bible, you got to know we come from somewhere, okay? The Bible has where we come from, it has where we at, and it has where we going.
That's right.
But if we don't never know who we are to read about it in the Bible, that's why we don't know where we at. We don't know where we going. All right? We don't know where we come from. We don't know where we at. And there's a black people, that's why we lost. We don't know which way we going.
Right.
Things are waxing, it's getting worse and worse. The world is getting worse and worse. The black man, the black woman is getting worse and worse and worse. It ain't gonna get no better. You know what I'm saying? The black man don't got the sense enough to pull his pants up on his behind. You see what I'm saying? It's getting worse and worse. You see what I'm saying? The black woman don't know how to do nothing but fight and throw her behind in a circle. It's getting worse and worse. You see what I'm saying? The black man don't know how to do nothing but kill up one another. Any gangs, it's getting worse and worse. All right? They sell drugs to one another. It's getting worse and worse. It ain't gonna get no better. All right? Only thing that's going to make it better is going to be thermonuclear fire. And when that thermonuclear fire comes, sister, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. So this is things that you got to teach yourself so you can teach your son. Why the Most High God directed you here today so you can learn this. Because you could have kept going, but God said stop. You know why he said stop? Because he said my sheep hear my voice. And a stranger you want to follow. That's right. You've been hearing strangers teaching this false doctrine all your life. But you a lost sheep, that's why you stop. You said, let me see what these guys talking about. Even though I might not agree with, don't understand, let me at least stop and see what these black men on the corner talking about. So these are the 12 tribes of Israel, right? How you know that we are the tribe of what? Judah. Okay, this is what you're going to read in the Bible. You read the Bible, believe in the Bible? So when you read in the Bible, Israel, you read Judah, it's talking about us. How we know, watch this right here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So because Moses told the Israelites, read slow, that it shall come to pass.
If thou wilt not hearken.
He said that if the Israelites didn't hearken means listen, right?
unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Unto the Bible, that's his voice. Listen.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
He said if we didn't do what he said do, curses was going to come upon his chosen people, right? Let me show you one curse to show you that we are these people. Give me verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So he said, if you be disobedient to me, the first curse, you're going to be cursed in the city. People going to come into, what you say, Burger King? Shoot up Burger King. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse. You're going to be cursed in the city. All right? Black men killing up one another. That's a curse because what? We were disobedient to God. God allowing these things to happen. Read. He said curse was going to be in the city and what?
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
You know what fields we was cursed in? You remember what black folks done for 300-something years for free? God, that's a curse. That's how you know with these people, because God said that these signs was going to be on us for a wonder forever. All right? That we was going to be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. I'm showing you that you're not African American, but you're the tribe of Judah, of the children of Israel.
That's right.
All right? Give me verse 32.
Verse 32, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
This is very important because I'm showing you where we come from. Because we were disobedient to God, he said that our sons and daughters was going to be given it to another people. When did that happen? During what? You just said it. Slavery. When Master Charles was giving us away. Hold it up, Brother Joseph, right quick so she can see it. Hold it up. You see, our sons and daughters was given it to another people. That's what they doing, having an option, looking all down in our mouth. See what I'm saying? They were selling us. That's how you know that we was the children of Israel. We were cursed in the cotton fields because we were disobedient to God. This is what you got to learn to teach your son. Read.
And thine eyes shall look,
And you was going to look and seeing your son, seeing your daughters being given away. Read.
and fail with longing for them all the day long.
That you was going to cry, want your children back. Read.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And there was going to be no power in your hand to do what? Get your children back. We are the children of Israel. Verse 68, read.
That's right.
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And he said, because he just delivered us out of Egypt. You read the Bible and the book of Exodus. The children, Moses, God sent Moses and Aaron into Egypt and told Pharaoh to do what? Let my people go. Talking about us. That was us. It wasn't no white people. The white man that bothers over here and talks of Christianity and through their movies and media and pictures and stuff, that we think that was white people. No, that was us, the same complexion skin, the same texture of hair, the same everything. That was black people. Because God said if we didn't do what he said do, he was going to do what?
He shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And then he was going to bring us into Egypt again, what?
With ships.
On cargo slave ships. This is what you got to learn to teach our children. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Yeah, we wasn't going to see our homeland as a people no more again. This is what you got to learn to teach your children. Why, who we were before we got off the slave ship is very important. Because we the only people that don't have an identity. You know that? Black people just say we black. Your jogging pants black, right? You're not the same color your jogging pants or your headband on your head. We not black, so why they call us black?
Right.
White people not white.
Right.
They ain't the color of this old Rolls Royce right here.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They ain't, you don't know nobody their color. So why they call themselves white? Because it means something pure and good. You know what they call you black? Because it means something bad and evil. So they say, you black, we white. You bad, we good. So these are things you got to teach your children. God, law, statutes, and commandments. Teach them why, you know what I'm saying, those things happen in Burger King. Because we are what? We are disobedient. We are disobedient people. And we don't have, give me Isaiah 1 and 3. 1 and 4. Read. Watch this right quick, sister. Hold on, sister. God got you here for a reason. Don't run off. We hot. I know we all hot, but God got you here for a reason. Watch this. Because it's going to get real hotter if you don't know this right here.
That's right.
It's going to get real hot. It's going to melt. It's going to burn everything. You see what I'm saying? So don't let this heat bother you. We hot too, but we love our people so much. We're going to come out here and sweat for hours to try to wake the black man up. To get them to stop selling drugs to our people. To get them to stop shooting up. To get them to stop robbing one another. That's how serious we are about this. Alright, read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner. Verse 4. A sinful nation.
God said that this is a sinful nation of people, the children of Israel, especially you, the Judites, the people from Judah, and the black Americans. This a what?
A sinful nation.
Said we sinful, we break God's law left and right, then we still cry out to him. Now you getting to know God, sister. He said this a what?
A sinful nation.
So who is he talking to? He's talking to the Israelites, which is the people on this sign. He said this a sinful nation, what?
A people laden with iniquity.
And they laden with iniquity, that's sin. Read.
A seed of evildoers.
This a people are seed of evildoers, they robbing one another. You know what I'm saying? Shooting up and killing one another. Read.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord.
They have forsaken the Lord. They forsaken the laws of God. They don't know thou shalt not kill. You know what I'm saying? Stop robbing people. They don't know that. They don't care about it neither. All they want to do is sell drugs, try to find another way to get high. But he said this is a sinful nation. God got something for all these Negroes. They don't understand that. God's got something for the rebellious Negro. You know what it's called? Thermonuclear fire.
That's right.
He's going to have to melt everything got here to start over, just like in the days of Noah. He had to flood the earth to start it over. And this time he's going to with fire to start it over. And it's going to be way hotter than it do, like I was telling you. It's going to be way hotter now than it was then. Than it is now. It's going to be way hotter when it happened than it is right now. Believe me.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
So we made God angry. You understand that? Hosea 5:15. We made God angry, and we made God angry. This is what he said he was going to do to us. I'm showing you, because you don't ask God why. You said, why did this happen? Then you ask God when he spared his life, you said, thank you, Lord. Why did you spare my son's life? You ask why. Watch this.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
I will go and return to my place.
But God said he going to go and return to his place. He going to go back into the heavens. He going to return to where he started from. Read.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Until we start to realize that we the children of Israel and what we done to get in this such a horrible condition on earth. We got to come back and acknowledge what we did out of offense. What charge did we break against God? You know how you get an offense with the white man, you catch a charge, like they get caught with a gun or something, that's your offense. So we got to come back to God and realize what we did to him. We got to acknowledge what we did wrong. Read.
And seek my face.
And we do what? We got to seek God's face. How we see God's face is what you're doing right now.
Right.
Okay? Listening to the word of God, reading the word of God. This is his face. You got to start to look for him. Right? Because you got to remember now, he turned his back on us. He said he was going to go and return to his place. He was going to turn his back on us. Now, if somebody got your back, you got to look around. You got to go around. You got to seek his face. All right? Read.
Right.
And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
He said, now you've been afflicted, sister. We all been afflicted. Now you starting to see God early before the great and dreadful day come. Now you starting to look for him, because that's why God got you here, because you're starting to look for him. And he's trying to show you his face. He's trying to show you that he's real. You know what I'm saying? Not by only sparing your life today, our lives and your son's life. He's trying to show you he's real through his prophecies. Okay? So that's what he's doing. So sister, you got to come back to God's law, statutes, and commandments and teach them to your children. And those things will not happen. Okay? So that's what you got to do. You got to teach God's law, statutes, and commandments. All right? All right, so give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Let me read you a law right quick. I know you got to go. But you got to work on this, sister. Okay? Now, we all out here working on ourselves, okay? We ain't out here standing up here saying we perfect, but we trying to get perfect. We trying to get your black men perfect. We trying to get our neighborhoods perfect, okay? We working on it. I used to sell drugs, but I don't sell it no more because I'm trying to reach for perfection.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be a whoremonger out here sleeping with different women, but I'm not getting that no more, doing that no more, because I'm trying to reach perfection. I got a wife now, I'm married. You see what I'm saying? So this is what we got to teach our children, the same thing. You got to reach for perfection.
That's right.
If not, you're going to still continue to be a failure, like these Negroes standing out here, hot, 100 degrees out here, looking for the next blue top, the next blunt, the next cocaine, the next powder, pack. You know what I'm saying? All right, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
So this to help you start to getting yourself together, okay? Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
You got to understand, God gave the woman a dress code just like he gave the man. And he said that the woman is not supposed to wear what pertains to a man, and what?
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And neither shall a man put on his woman's garment. Read over. And neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. All right? So you know what it's talking about? What it's talking about? Okay, what is it talking about? Yeah. No, it says it's talking about what you wear. Alright, so it's saying that a man is not supposed to put on a woman's garment, and the woman ain't supposed to put on what? A man, read it again.
It says the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
But you're not supposed to wear what pertains to a man. So what does a woman wear pertain to a man? Right. So the Bible's saying that. You know, women learned to wear pants back in the 1950s, 60s or something like that, where it just really became popular. Then in the 1970s, it really became popular in the black community. What black women started wearing? Started to be bell what? The bell bottom started coming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I know you know. That's why I said it, so you can relate. That's when the bell bottoms came, and it became a good it was a good fashion in them. We thought it was good, but it was actually a bad fashion, and it went from bell bottoms to apple bottoms. You see what I'm saying? Now it went from looking just wearing pants, and now they booty out with their thong showing. Now you wondering why it's single households, and you wonder why the baby daddy getting locked up, why he on child support, because she had on apple bottoms. Okay, so we start to teach our children different. Guess what? The neighborhood's gonna start to change. Teach your little children, your grandbabies or your daughters or whatnot, if you just put on a dress and dress like God tell you to dress and modest apparel, then you're gonna find your husband instead of baby daddy.
That's right.
Because he see your booty, that's what he want. And he get your booty, then he go and find another booty. But if you cover your booty up, he not gonna say nothing to you unless he really like you.
That's right.
But a lot of times our people, these men don't really like these women. They like what they see.
That's right.
They don't know about what they think. They don't know about how they care. All they know is they see some ass, excuse me, and they want that, and they go get that. Then when they hit that, phew, he went from this side. What side Nashville? This west side? This north side. Now, instead of being in North Nashville, he over there at J.C. Naples looking for somebody else to get pregnant.
That's right.
They leave J.C. Naples, get them pregnant over there. Now he down the street over there, down there around the corner somewhere, got a baby due over here, baby due over there, then he over there, now he looking for something else to hit. Just looking for some ass.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So we start to change the way we dress and teach our children to dress. Give me Ezekiel 14, 16 and 44 right quick, 16 and 44. And let me show you something. So you got to have a care of your body and how your daughter's body. That's going to help them pick up a nigga. You don't want your daughters to marry no nigga, because a nigga ain't gonna do nothing but get her pregnant. And then you looking for him to get on child support. A nigga ain't gonna take care of his baby. You see what I'm saying? You gotta help them to grow righteously and find them a husband. Watch this.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother.
See, as is the mother what?
So is her daughter.
See, your daughters look at you. Your grandbabies look at you.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? They look at you, how you dress, how you carry yourself. The Bible says what?
Shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
So is her daughter. Alright, the Bible says, as is the mother, so is the daughter. Alright? Give me Sirach 7 and 23. This is very important. This is what we come out to teach. We're going to restore life back into the community. One soul at a time. We ain't out here for everybody. One soul at a time. Watch this.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 23. Hast thou children?
It said, hast thou children? I see you have children. Grandbabies, your children. Your grandbabies or yours? Your grandbaby, your daughter. Has thou children? That's a question. Yes, read.
Instruct them.
You got to instruct them. You got to give them instructions. If not, the school gonna give them instructions. And the school gonna tell them to do everything wrong. That's what's wrong. You can't instruct them, because if you take them to church, you know what the church gonna do? Instruct them wrong.
Right.
They're gonna instruct them to this. Who you think this is? Who they tell us this is? They tell us that's Jesus, and guess what? That's wrong.
That's right.
Huh? Yeah.
I think he just, me personally, I think he's everybody.
Watch this. See, This why the Bible said you gotta do. Watch this. This why you here. Cause God don't think like that. Watch this. So God don't think like
I think he
that.
multiple colors.
See? So he was rainbow. Name me one person you know a rainbow.
Not a rainbow.
You said every color. A bag of Skittles.
No.
Some now laters. Alright. So watch this. That's what we out here for. Exactly. I understand what you're saying. You know why you think like that?
You know, nobody really know who he is.
Okay, now watch this, sis. I'm finna hurry up and get through this, but I know it's hot. Just hold on.
I'm tired. That's my
Watch this. Look. You know why you think like that? How we went through slavery and this dude right here taught you that.
No, I didn't know.
Oh no, not you didn't know he was doing it. It was sub. It was a.
I won't even hang a picture up like that.
Watch this.
I
Watch.
know.
But you know what? I'm telling you, this is what he taught us. It don't matter what he looked like. If it didn't matter what he looked like, why would they say that was him?
That's right.
Watch it. So you got to do this, sister. Listen.
I'm finna show you what Jesus look like. It's gonna blow your mind.
I know he's
Instruct them and bow down their neck from their youth.
You got to bow down their neck and show them that Jesus ain't white, God ain't white, everything white ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this at an early age, because if not, they're going to grow up to hate themselves, and when they hate themselves, they're going to hate you, and when they hate you, they're going to cuss you out, they're going to be rebellious, you're going to tell them to come home, and they're going to say, I ain't coming home, but come home when I'm ready. You're going to tell them, don't be out here smoking weed. You know what they're going to do? They're going to smoke it anyway. You gonna tell them that nigga ain't no good, you over there running around the corner sneaking off, ain't coming home with, you know what she gonna do? I like a no good nigga. So, watch this right here. So you gotta do what to these children? Listen,
Bow down their neck from their youth.
you need to bow down their neck. You know how you bow down a kid's neck? Hit them in it. Bow down their neck.
That's right.
You gotta make them bow down. Read.
Discipline. Read.
Hast thou daughters?
He said, has thou daughters? Do what?
Have a care of their body.
You got to start to have a care of your daughter's body and have a care of your body. Tell them, baby, look, I'm going to cover up. I want you to cover up.
That's right.
I'm tired of dealing with niggas.
That's right.
These niggas ain't no good out here.
That's
These
right.
niggas out here selling dope, think they going to support me. I don't know when they going to jail. Got dope all in my house. Going to miss my Section 8 up. Miss my food stamp up because he a nigga.
That's right.
You got to teach them like that. These niggas ain't no good. They don't mean you no good out here. You got to get you a righteous man.
That's right.
Somebody going to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments and teach you how to do it.
Bring it up.
Read.
And shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
Man, you can't show yourself cheerful. You can't act like you your grandkid's sister or you your daughter's sister. You can't show yourself cheerful to them. You gotta bow down neck and let them know that you in charge. Cause if not, these kids these days, 9 years old, running over their parents, slapping their parents around. They here. I know one slap you. I already know what you gonna do. You gonna slap them clean through the concrete. I already know, old-fashioned way, backhand. I already know. But I'm just saying, this the way these kids are out here. They bad as hell. 9-year-old, 8-year-old in games. Read.
Marry thy daughter.
You gotta do what?
Marry thy daughter.
You gotta prepare her for marriage. Cause you know if a dude run off in her, she married, don't you? You gotta prepare her for marriage to a righteous man. Read.
And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
If you do that, you performed a weighty matter. That's a good thing. You gotta teach your daughter to wait on her husband. Don't just cock her legs open to anybody.
That's right.
And the person she cock her legs open to, he got herpes. He bumped up, she don't even know it. He gonna try to put a rubber on, but it gonna bust. Anything, cause there'll be judgment from God. If you don't teach her right, got chlamydia, he could have HIV. Then he can have nothing and just get her pregnant, and he moved to Atlanta, and you can't even find him no more. He ain't even taking care of the kids. It happens, so you got to instruct them while they are young. Cause we out here, that's what we trying to do. Change the community. If we come out here and teach our people this because they don't know this.
That's right.
It's time for the older men to wake up and teach the young men something besides playing basketball, football, selling dope, and shooting dice.
I can teach you something they won't.
Read.
But give her to a man of understanding.
You gotta learn to give her to a man of understanding. Give me Revelation 1:14. Watch this right here.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Listen to this, sister.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So you gotta tell them this ain't Jesus. Jesus Christ's head and his hairs was white like wool. It's not rainbow. His head was, and his hairs on his face like a beard. Everything was white like wool. Who got woolly hair? Black folks, not white folks. White folks got hair like a doggy. White folks got hair like a donkey.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right? They got hair like Lassie.
That's
not like wool.
What?
So one thing Jesus Christ got, he got hurt like wool, and what else?
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
See, his eyes was a flame of fire. Now look, don't get it twisted. We're not saying it's Jesus.
Right.
We're just showing you the biblical description on what the Bible says versus on what the white man, the devil gave us, the deceiver of the earth, and talking about he God. You know that's the root of black on black crime. You know that's why dude came in Burger King and did that, because that's his God. He didn't see your son in there as being a black man. He didn't look at him and say, "It's Jesus in there. I'm not going in there shooting up nothing." He said, "No, there's a nigga in there. He evil. I'm gonna go in there and shoot the whole place up." See, this the root of black on black crime. This white dude right here. That's why we don't love one another.
That's right.
That's why we don't have a care in the world for one another, because we think God is white, we think Jesus is white, we think everything white is right. But when it comes to what the Bible actually said, you know what we say? Well, it don't matter, he rainbow. We got to get that erased out of our mind. I know what you're saying, sister, but we got to erase it out of our mind and start to teach our children the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
That's right.
The truth is going to do what? Make us free. That's what's going to stop the next black man from going shooting up another black man inside of a restaurant, because his head and his hairs were white like wool, his eyes was red as fire. Read.
At his feet,
And he looked down at Jesus Christ's feet. Hold on, we're finna let you go after this one.
like unto fine bread.
His feet was like fine brass. You know what color brass? What color brass? Yeah, you got on a ring that's brass. Not only was it brown like your ring, but what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if you throw it in the fire, what color is it? It's gonna come out what color? Black. So Jesus Christ is what? A black man. So they can take this dude right here. They need to burn this image. This ain't Jesus.
That's right.
This is what they told us when we got out the slave ship, and they killed you if you didn't worship these people as Jesus.
That's right.
If you didn't look at how you think one slave master, he can control a whole plantation with 100 niggas on it.
Right.
Because they thought he was God.
That's right.
They killed him and thought, and if you didn't worship him as God, guess what they did? They killed you in front of your whole family. So the next generation gonna know that he's God.
Bring it out.
That's what they did, sister, and it's time for us to teach our children the truth. You learn the truth. We got a number on that flyer. We got, hey, call. We up here in Nashville now. It's no excuse. God got you for a reason, so you can learn and to teach your children, your daughter, and your son the truth now.
Bring it out.
Because in that day of judgment come, you ain't going to be able to tell the Lord what? I didn't know.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.